Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Find Your Model Health, the official podcast for those looking to optimize their long-term health and weight goals and understand how their body really works. I am your host, I'm Shmay Linney. I'm a fitness and nutrition expert, certified iridologist, and integrative health practitioner. I hope you're all very, very well today. I'm here to talk to you about circadian rhythms, a very, very important topic, very important topic. But before I go on, I must remind you that the information in these podcast episodes is for informational purposes only and should not be taken as medical advice. Please consult your health practitioner before making any lifestyle changes. Okay, many people have heard about circadian rhythms. I talk about circadian rhythms a lot. Circadian rhythms and circadian timing is actually literally the basis of my teaching. My teaching is based on that and built from that. So circadian rhythms basically is the foundation of what I teach. But what are circadian rhythms? Circadian rhythms are physical, mental, and behavioral changes that follow a 24-hour cycle. These natural processes respond or are stimulated primarily to light and dark and affect most living things, not just humans, like animals, plants, microbes. They're all affected by circadian rhythms too. The study of circadian rhythms is known as chronobiology. Now, you'll also have heard of me saying diurnal rhythms as well. Diurnal rhythms are somewhat the same. They are stimulated by light and dark cycles as well. So circadian rhythms basically are influenced by your sleep and wake patterns over the course of 24 hours of the day and directly influence your hormonal and your organ rhythms. So everything in your body is influenced by light and dark and your circadian rhythms. Obviously helps control your daily schedule for when you wake and when you go asleep. When you get sunlight in the morning, that influences certain systems, certain hormones. Hey, let's wake up, let's get going. Your brain receives the signals from the light and then activates all these different processes: hormones, body temperature, digestive system, metabolism, blah, blah, blah. So not some people, but a lot of people experience disruptions to their circadian rhythms for many reasons. Some because of external factors, sleep disorders, unhealthy lifestyle habits, maybe genetics. There's still kind of, the jury's still out on how genetics are influenced by circadian rhythms. And no doubt they are, but how do genetics influence circadian rhythms? So, of course, circadian rhythms will influence genetics because they influence your whole body, all the systems. But do genetics influence your circadian rhythm? The jury's still out on that. To put this in simple terms, your body gets a signal from the sunlight early in the morning. It goes through your eyes, hits the suprachiasmatic nucleus, which is your master clock in your body, and that pings all the other clocks and signals all the cells, the hormones, the organs, everything to start working in the right way at the right time, ideally. Then that sends more signals to your brain to activate other functions, and this keeps you alert, this keeps you focused, performing throughout the day. And then as the day goes on, different signals, so at sunset, for example, or as it gets darker outside, that then will signal to your body, okay, it's time to get ready to rest and digest and shut down. and hopefully not eat and go to sleep soon. Hormones are directly influenced by your circadian rhythm, like directly influenced. Obviously, people know of cortisol and melatonin as sleep hormone, but we also have other hormones that play a role in alertness, and they include vasopressin, which is also involved in fluid retention, acetylcholine, very important for brain health. Of course, we've got insulin and leptin, which I talk about a lot and consider both to be our master hormones. But the circadian rhythm also influences your body temperature and your metabolism. Your temperature drops when you sleep, which is amazing because it's supposed to. We sleep best when we're in a cool environment and our core body temperature drops and then rises during our wake hours, and we start moving and pumping blood and all that fun stuff. At the same time, your metabolism also works at different rates throughout the day as well. The day is long and young, as they say. It also will influence your performance in the gym or on the track, even your mental performance, how you present at your meetings, how you put together your content. Your circadian rhythms influences all of that. But what external factors can influence your circadian rhythm are also based on your lifestyle choices, how hard you're working, how long you're working, how much physical activity you're getting. Are you overtraining? Are you undersleeping? How's your stress? Anxiety? Are you eating crappy foods? Like, there's a lot of external factors that will influence. Are you sitting in front of a computer too long? Do you sit in front of TV? Are you getting too much blue light exposure? Even age is another factor that will influence your circadian rhythm. And the research shows us that infants, kids, teens, adults, elderly, we all experience circadian rhythms differently. But there is still that trend because we're still all humans. So I've mentioned a lot of what can affect or change your circadian rhythm in a negative way, like overtraining, not sleeping, stress and anxiety, and even medications. Sleep is a huge one. Blue light is a huge one. But what can we do to reset or optimize our circadian rhythm? Not everyone wants that answer. The best tip I can give you is make sure you're getting direct sunlight straight through your eyes, through that ocular lens, as early in the morning as possible. You know we're coming into winter now and it's darker in the mornings. There are ways you can get some of these happy lamps. You can get, they're called happy lamps or mood lights, or you can get these alarm clocks that have lights attached to them that replicate the sunrise, or as soon as that sun does come up. And it doesn't have to be sun like a summer's day. Even if it's cloudy or overcast, you still are getting the looks. Just make sure you're not wearing sunglasses and you're getting that sun directly into your eyes to make sure that the circadian rhythm is getting the proper signals. Try to stick to the same wake-sleep patterns each day and even the same routines each day. The body loves routine. Try not to go to bed at sporadic times and wake up at sporadic times. Have a set bedtime, have a set wake time, and stick to that as much as possible. Try get exercise daily. Exercise is so good for so many reasons, including circadian rhythm and circadian and hormonal patterns. Watch out for alcohol, excessive caffeine, and nicotine, especially in the evenings. I'm not a big fan of napping. I know a lot of people like to nap. I would prefer someone didn't nap and they just got to bed earlier, but just watch out for those naps, especially late in the afternoon. And then in the evenings, watch out for those blue lights, the LED screens. put on night shift, use flux, use iris, use blue light blockers, use candles, use incandescent lights. Like, block out as much of the blue light as you can. And with consistent work, consistent, you can make a real difference on resetting your circadian rhythm fast. Having a disrupted circadian rhythm like opens Pandora's box to a whole host of issues, especially visceral fat, cardiovascular disease, hormonal imbalance, mental health issues, gut issues, organ issues. Like, you're literally opening Pandora's box, especially though when it comes to that visceral fat, the plaque and fatty acid buildup around the heart, and cognitive brain health, memory health stuff. Like, if your circadian rhythm is messed up, you're going to have a real problem with mental health. And then hormones would be next as well. If you're really struggling, you think you're really struggling with this, based on what I've said so far, and I have got hopefully a course or at least a masterclass coming on this topic soon to help you understand more. But if you feel this is a problem, go speak to a doctor, go speak to a naturopath, an integrative health practitioner, go find a functional medicine doctor, go speak to someone who can help you, because the bottom line is your circadian rhythm is your body's natural way of keeping to its 24-hour body clock, making sure that your body operates optimally on a healthy sleep-wake kind of cycle schedule. When things are out of whack, you are going to experience some issues, and you want to nip that in the bud as fast as you can. So if you do think you have an issue, go speak to someone, seek some health help. But otherwise, I hope this was helpful for you. If you've any questions, please reach out to me. I have done a lot of content on circadian rhythms and different influences and the importance, but this is kind of just giving you those bullet points, giving you a summary to help you understand. So hopefully it was helpful. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I'll pop my email in the description. You can also reach me on Instagram or Facebook at Shemaine's Model Health. I'm always happy to answer questions if I see them. Sometimes I miss them, but not always. But there's a rare occasion that I miss them. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And please take care of yourself. Sit down, make a list of what you need to do to optimize your circadian rhythm and get cracking on it. Okay, everyone, take care, and I'll speak to you real soon. Bye-bye.